Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. William Ruto was today in Kitui for his campaigns. And there is a video that is actually going viral of an incident that actually occurred during William Ruto's campaigns in Kitui. So in this video, I want us to have a look at that short clip, after which, as usual, we are just going to dissect it to see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at this. Yes. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion right now. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. From that short clip, it's very clear William Ruto is a cornered man. And that lady there, who appears to be an elected MCA, because as she's being removed from the podium, she's actually saying she is an elected leader. And I assume she might be an MCA. And you can see she's exposing William Ruto in broad daylight, in the open, an indication that some of these leaders following William Ruto are also tired of William Ruto's fake promises. Because that's not the only incident, or rather the first incident we are actually seeing. We've been seeing such kind of incidences across the country. We saw it sometimes back in Sotik. And actually the member of parliament, Dominic Kosgei, fell out with William Ruto because of those fake promises. We saw that in Kisii, we saw it at the coast, and we saw it in Makueni, almost across the country. So those are clear indications that these leaders following William Ruto are getting tired of William Ruto's fake promises. Because upon William Ruto making those promises, the masses think that upon making those promises, William Ruto always disburses the money. So it is the leaders who are now left, is the leaders who are now being seen to have eaten that money. Money that William Ruto never disbursed in the first place. So these leaders are also just waking up to the reality that William Ruto is just destroying them politically on the ground. So they just want also to pay William Ruto, or rather to serve William Ruto with the same plate actually is also serving them, just to expose him as a liar. That's exactly what is happening there. Yes, tulipe pesa, tunataka pesa yetu sahi, now or never. Yes. And then secondly, I tend to believe Ruto's politics of handouts is also turning against him. Because now, William Ruto's politics is largely based on handouts. If he goes to an area, if he's not dishing out wheelbarrows, he's giving some cash. So it seems to appear that kind of politics is now backfiring on him. It's turning against him. And I might be tempted to conclude that in that area, William Ruto might have lost some good votes than actually gained. Because now that leader just exposed him as a liar. Somebody is just there to use the poor for his own selfish political gains. So William Ruto's politics of handouts is actually backfiring on him. And then the third point is also very clear that William Ruto is just being hypocritical. Because William Ruto is on record actually attacking Raila Amolo Odinga, that Raila is just playing politics of handouts. But if you look at William Ruto objectively, this is why sometimes I fail to understand the kind of politics William Ruto is playing. If you look at William Ruto's brand of politics, it's purely based on propaganda and politics of handouts. That's exactly what William Ruto's politics is all about. If he's not lying here, he's giving out handouts. And in this case, it's very clear that Ruto is actually a master of doublespeak. He's just being hypocritical because he attracts the other side that they're playing politics of handout. He has been attacking Raila 6,000 6,000 that Raila plans maybe to give vulnerable communities or other families. William Ruto has been branding that as handout. But William Ruto himself is actually the Lord and Master of giving handouts. So that's just exposing again William Ruto's brand of politics, which is largely based on propaganda, lies, and handouts. And then another point, ladies and gentlemen, it's also an indication that William Ruto's true support might only be in Rift Valley, because we don't normally see such incidences actually in Rift Valley. But outside of Rift Valley, it seems that William Ruto is really struggling to maybe catch the attention of those people. Because anytime he goes, the only way he can attract people in those other areas is just to maybe use money. And some few months back, or rather some weeks back, William Ruto was in Makueni, and he was in a church function in Makueni. He was to donate some bus there. And actually Kenyans were shocked that that meeting, or rather nobody attended that event of William Ruto. In fact, it was almost empty. Residents of Makueni gave that event a wide berth. So it seems to appear that without giving money or tokens or some kind of inducement, William Ruto is largely rejected across the country, save maybe for only his challenge in Rift Valley. That also comes out very, very clearly. And also it shows clearly that some of this crowd we see William Ruto addressing, some of these are just borrowed crowds, bought crowds, crowds that have been mobilized and promised to be paid. That is something we are not seeing with Raila's side, because we have never seen Raila actually being confronted in public by anybody that he promised to give them money, which he never did. We have never seen such kind of incidences happening with Raila Odinga. So this also just shows that largely on a scale of 1 to 10, if you put Raila here, you put William Ruto here, Raila seems to be having some kind of a true support across the country. William Ruto is still struggling to build that support, but he has not actually reached that stature where his support base cuts across the country. That also comes out very, very clearly, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly give this video a like, and if possible, subscribe. Drop a comment. And to our fans here, our subscribers, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Kindly drop a comment. If possible, also subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.